Welcome, racing fans, to Motorsports Radio MR2, home of motorsports talk, and we're going to talk about the Drive Sober 200 this past weekend's NASCAR Xfinity Series race. Now for the Motorsports Radio breakdown. Very interesting chain of events on Saturday, which wound up going into Sunday. Drive Sober 200, Dover International Raceway, 200 laps, 200 miles. Eric Jones, the pole sitter on Saturday after a rain-shortened practice/qualifying. Kyle Busch Racing on Saturday started in the, originally scheduled race on Saturday was starting in second. Joey Logano in third, fourth. Alex Bowman, Daniel Suarez in fifth. And we're going to get right into it because some of these, Kyle Busch and Joey Logano wound up getting substitutes. This was race 2 of the round of 12 for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Now, the green flag didn't drop until Sunday. We had another rain delay on Saturday. It was originally a Saturday race, and it was so anyway, the 20, 18, 22, 88, and the 19 in the top 5, but some light precipitation at the beginning of this race on Saturday, and it was starting to rain pretty good. They came out for pace laps like around 4:40, so there was already a delay in getting the cars out there. So 4:40, the cars roll out, waiting for that green flag, and then we get to 4:43, 3 minutes, cars roll back into pit road. So now the question was, would we get a doubleheader on Sunday? And the announcement came from NBCSN that the race would be postponed. So now we got Xfinity Series racing, and we had Sprint Cup Series racing. Now this was going to get interesting. There was 3 Sprint Cup drivers actually. Joe Logano and Kyle Busch opted to not race on Sunday since they were getting ready for the Sprint Cup race, which was a 400 lap. But we have that all broken down on MR1, and also Reagan Smith filling in for Austin Dillon, who is driving the number 2 car. He usually drives the number 2 car in the Xfinity Series. So we'll get right into that right now, actually. So Drew Herring filling in for Kyle Busch, Ryan Blaney filling in for Joey Logano, and as mentioned, Reagan Smith filling in for Austin Dillon. Green flag finally drops at 10:15 a.m. approximately on Sunday morning with the 20, 18, 22, 88, and the 19 in the top 5 starting positions after a 19-hour rain delay, and it was a monster speed at the Monster Mile and question number 1, lap 2. Josh Weiss's 15 in flames and lots of smoke, an engine expiration event. Note there was a competition caution scheduled for lap 40, so drivers coming in for this caution are not allowed to get fuel-only tires. Back to green at lap 11 with Eric Jones in the lead, Daniel Suarez in second, Alex Bowman third after a long yellow. A double shot Sunday at Dover, a 200-lap Xfinity Series race followed by a 400-lap Sprint Cup race, a left-turn marathon at the Monster Mile on Sunday. Top 5, lap 25, Eric Jones, Daniel Suarez, Alex Bowman, Justin Allgaier, and Elliott Sadler. Half-second lead Eric Jones had on Daniel Suarez. All chasers, Xfinity chasers, except for Alex Bowman. Then we get to caution number 2, lap 34. After 23 green flag laps, the 97 into the wall. 97 driver Jordan Anderson. Also, as mentioned, competition caution. Now, competition caution lap 40. However, NASCAR made the decision to make this caution the competition caution, and we actually wound up going back to green at lap 40. Eric Jones still maintaining the lead position after the second restart. Top 5, lap 45. Eric Jones, Daniel Suarez, Alex Bowman, Justin Allgaier, and Elliott Sadler. Just tenths of a second separating the top 3. The 2019 and the 88, 2 chasers and 1 non-chaser. Daniel Suarez would take the lead at lap 57. Caution 3, lap 60. Ryan Ellis into the wall along the front stretch. Ryan Ellis in the 25 car. Restart lap 70 after another lengthy caution. Race leader Daniel Suarez in the 19 car. And sometimes you get these lengthy cautions because they got to make sure that the track's all good. Any fluid, especially if there's a car crash or, an engine expires, you got fluid, gas, oil, so they got to make sure that the track is ready and good before they go back to green. Top 5, lap 75, Daniel Suarez, Justin Allgaier, Eric Jones, Brian Blaney, and Alex Bowman. 19-7 and the 20 in the top 3. All chasers with 125 laps remaining. Then at lap 83, Ryan Blaney moves up to 3rd. So now we got the 19-7 and the 22 in the top 3. Eric Jones would drop down to 7th. He had 2 weeks in a row where he had some issues. Then we get to the 100th lap and the race halfway mark with 21 cars on the lead lap. Just a 200 lapper on Sunday morning. And Eric Jones heads to pit road, complains about vibration, which typically is a tire issue. Top 5, lap 105, Daniel Suarez, Justin Allgaier, Alex Bowman, Ryan Blaney, and Ty Dillon sitting in 5th place. Daniel Suarez lead on Justin Allgaier just half a second. And then around lap 84, lap 85, we get a round of green flag pit stops. So the green flag pit cycle. Top 3, lap 133, Blake Koch. I wrote this down because Blake Koch wound up becoming the race leader. Carl Lahoy in 2nd, Ross Chastain in 3rd. They were still kind of going through some green flag pit stops, so that would change kind of quickly. But question number 4 will come out at lap 138. 42 bumped in the rear by the 19. This looked to be a little incident. 42, Justin Marks loose, and a big time hit into the wall. An airborne. This was a crazy incident coming off of turn 4. Dirty maneuver from the 19, Daniel Suarez. Kind of bumped him and sent 42 spinning. No beef between these two drivers. That was confirmed via a television interview. And the crazy part is that Daniel Suarez would wind up being the race winner on Sunday morning. Blake Koch, race leader, comes in for fuel. The 11 running out of fuel. Blake Koch driving the 11 running out of fuel. So it was an emergency pit stop. However, pit road was closed, man. So Koch gets a pit road penalty for pitting too soon. Restart lap 151 with a new race leader, Daniel Suarez. Justin Allgaier in 2nd, Ryan Blaney in 3rd, 19-7 in the 22. Once again in the top 3 as we get inside the final 50. And yet another race leader after this restart. Justin Allgaier took the lead very briefly until Daniel Suarez took the lead right back. A little fishtailing of the number 7 car leaves an opportunity for the 19 to get back in front. Top 5, lap 175, Daniel Suarez, Justin Allgaier, Ty Dillon, Ryan Blaney, and Corey LaHoy. All top 3 Top 3 at this moment, all chasers, 19-7 and the 3. Then comes lap 180, start of the last 20. Daniel Suarez still in front with a 7.5 second lead on Justin Allgaier. So 7.5 second lead. Then we get to lap 190, which will be the last 10. Lap 195, the final 5, top 5. Daniel Suarez, Justin Allgaier, Ty Dillon, who climbed up to 3rd. Ryan Blaney, 4th. Alex Bowman, 5th. Then at lap 96, 197, Ty Dillon would move up to 2nd, and Allgaier would drop down to 3rd. White flag flies at lap 199, checkered at lap 200. And the winner of the Drive Sober 200, Daniel Suarez, who advances now to the round of 8, okay? And I'm giving him Motorsports Radio post-race burnout of an A. So there you go. Now, Truex Jr. won the Sprint Cup Series, but he didn't do a burnout, so can't do that. He didn't do it, but I did a very classy victory lap around the track. So there you go. Daniel Suarez, the winner on Sunday morning. Top 5 finishes. Again, Daniel Suarez for the win. Ty Dillon finishes 2nd. Justin Allgaier 3rd. Coming in 4th, Ryan Blaney. Alex Bowman finishes in 5th. The 19, 3, 7, 22, and the 88 pole setter Eric Jones in the 20 car finishes in 16th. Most laps led was Daniel Suarez, leading 123. Motorsports Radio race info: 11 lead changes, 7 leaders, top speed 155.32 miles per hour, fastest lap 23.178 seconds, 4 cautions, 35 yellow flag laps, and the race time 2 hours and 10 seconds. The next NASCAR Xfinity Series race this Friday night from Charlotte, and this is an elimination race for the Xfinity Series. So the round of 12, now 12 chasers will be knocked down to 8 chasers, and it's going to get very interesting. Trucks have this weekend off. They come back on the 22nd. They have their elimination race at Talladega. So thank you for tuning in. This is Manny Allegretti. This is Motorsports Radio, and coming in 2017, motorsportsradio.net.